love, how you doing? How was your week? Know you been stressed lately, I'm here whenever you wanna speak. Tough day at work, let's get it on, my little freak. It all started with an innocent kiss right on the cheek. Then may I take you out, and let's just paint the town red.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you what I eat in a day as a dairy-free, soy-free, caffeine-free breastfeeding mother. So my son suffered with really terrible colic from birth, and it was such a guessing game as to what was wrong with him. My doctor suggested to give up dairy and soy, and so that is what I've done, and that is what I've done ever since. And he has improved so much, so I really do think that this is what the cause was. So I start my day with a coffee, and I use decaf coffee because if I drink caffeine I notice that my son has worse reflux. So I have just the Woolies brand. I've also tried the Coles brand, they're both just as good as each other. I then put in 1.5 coconut sugars. I've always used coconut sugar, I just prefer the taste. And then I use this oat milk, and it is the barista style. I've tried all the oat milks and this one is the best by a mile. It's so creamy and so delicious. So I now add my milk before my water, because my cousin saw one of my videos the other week and saw that I add my water before my milk, and apparently you're really not supposed to do that with coffee. Didn't know that, but anyway, ever since I've just put my milk in first. So I put a bit of milk, give it a stir, put a bit of water, another stir. As you can see, I've got like a real routine going on here with my coffee, but it really tastes so good. And then pretty much every day for breakfast I have Uncle Toby's oats. They don't have to be Uncle Toby's, but it has to be the original kind if you get these sachet ones, because any of the flavoured ones contain milk powder, which is quite annoying. So I use the original and I mix that with water. You could use any like plant-based milk to make your oats, but I just find water is fine because as you see I flavour up my oats. So I put it on for 90 seconds as per the instructions, and then I add all of my toppings. So the first thing I add is chia seeds. I put these in every day, and I also give these to my oldest son every day. They're a really good source of fibre. So I do 2 big teaspoons. And then the next thing is the coconut sugar, same as I put in my coffee. I use 2 big spoons of coconut sugar. You could use honey or normal sugar, whatever you wanted. And then I add cacao powder. I've just decanted all of these things into these jars because it's easier for me than having loads of packets in the pantry. So for the cacao I'll put about a spoon and a little bit because it's got a really strong taste. Then I give this a really good mix around. I like to eat oats every day because they're very good for your milk supply. And then sometimes I'll just eat it like that, or sometimes I add some fruit on top. So this day I added blueberries, but it tastes nice with strawberries, bananas, whatever fruit you have. And that, my friends, is my breakfast. I always get hungry before lunchtime, so at about 10 o'clock I always have a snack. I really like these Nature Valley oat bars. They're dairy and soy free. They're very, very tasty, also good for your milk supply. So I eat those most days, but this week I also picked up these little fruit and veggie balls. They had them in heaps of different flavours and they were really, really tasty. And then I make sure I drink a lot of water throughout the day, so this is me just showing you my bottle of water. And then for lunch I'm having a quesadilla, so I'm just going to show you how I make that. I always make sure that I get white wraps because brown wraps, unfortunately, even though they're healthier, they contain soy, which is really annoying. So I have white wraps, so I just take one of those and then I put some like refried beans. I just spread a thick layer, and normally this would taste so good with cheese, and I don't know, I don't really eat dairy-free cheese, but maybe you could put dairy-free cheese inside as well. But yeah, I used to always make these with normal cheese and they were so good. But I just basically do exactly what I would do, but just skip the cheese. So I just do it with just beans. So I put this in the pan, and I've heated up my pan with some of the olive oil spray that I'm just going to show you in a second. So that's the spray. I just give it a nice spray on the pan, and then once that has gone toasty and brown, I just flip it over and toast the other side. It's not like you're trying to melt cheese, but you know, just to give it a bit of crisp. And then I cut it with a pizza cutter into 4. And then I just add some toppings. So today I'm adding some avocado, and I also had some carrot salad in the fridge left over. I made this the night before, so I'm just putting that on top as well, and that was a delicious lunch. And then for an afternoon snack, I like to eat a biscuit. So this is a dairy-free biscuit, or this is a Biscoff biscuit. I think the Biscoff has soy, but yeah, the other cookie doesn't. That's like a allergen-free cookie that I bought. And then I'll have that with a cup of tea. So I'll just show you how I make my tea. I make sure I get the Tetley decaf tea bags, and then I just stick that in a big mug. I like to have a big mug of tea every time. So I just put that with some boiling water. And then I don't have sugar in my tea because I'm sweet enough. I'm just kidding. But I don't like sugar in my tea. And then I add loads of oat milk, and that is also nice and creamy. Hey guys, it's a couple days later now. I actually eat soy now. So I was waiting until I made a soy-free dinner to show you guys. Just to show you, yeah, like what you can have. But I've already cooked it because I'm currently trying to potty train Devon, and he keeps peeing on the floor, and it's just havoc right now in the house. So I'll just show you like what I've made. And I'll kind of, yeah, I'll talk you through like what I'm gonna eat and stuff like that. So I made this brisket, which it was just a Woolworths one. Like, it's kind of already cooked. You just put it in the oven for 40 minutes, like cook it in the bag, and it comes with like a sauce sachet. But yeah, that is soy free. I just checked the ingredients and made sure it was soy free, which it is, so I'll have that. And then I've actually got some dinner rolls that are cooking in the oven, because I checked the ingredients on this one. Now I am eating bread now, which pretty much all bread contains soy, but these dinner rolls are soy free and obviously dairy free. So that's a really good option if you wanted bread, because I went without bread for weeks and weeks. So I wish I had known about that, but hey ho, I'm telling you guys now. So I'm gonna have some beef brisket with dinner rolls, and then I've got some vegetables steaming here. So I've just got some broccoli and some green beans in there. And then I've made the boys it's supposed to be mac and cheese, but Devon only eats spiral pasta, so it's like pasta and cheese. So yeah, that is what we're gonna have for dinner. So I'll just have the veg and the brisket and maybe 1 or 2 dinner rolls, and that will be dinner. So I showed you guys all of the snacks that I eat. Another good one, let me see if I've got one.
Hey guys, today I'm making this video.
Basically, if you're in Australia, Woolworths does a whole range called Free From. So they have like allergen-free biscuits and stuff. So there's like these chocolate Scotch fingers and stuff, which I've been snacking on, which is so nice. And yeah, they've got heaps on there. I showed you like the choc chip cookies. So yeah, it's good to know that we can still have like treats and stuff that are dairy and soy free. I also just wanted to mention another really yummy snack. It's not healthy, but one that I discovered was a tortilla wrap with that like dairy-free butter. Spread that on it, just a thin layer, and then sprinkle some sugar and some cinnamon. That's really nice, especially if you don't like dark chocolate. That's a good one to try. I love it. And then like you roll it up in like a little like straw, and it tastes like one of those little cinnamon roll things. It's so nice. So yeah, you could try that. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you are breastfeeding and you found out that you need to give up dairy and soy, I hope that this showed you that it isn't that bad. I know that when I found out I had to give up dairy and soy, I was a little bit nervous, like, oh my gosh, so what do I eat? Because everything I was looking at had soy in it. But yeah, it's just like switching up your everyday stuff. You can still have treats, you can still like, you know, eat what you normally would, but yeah, just like switch it up a little bit. Anyway, Anyway, so yeah, I really hope you found this helpful. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then make sure you do that. I post motherhood and lifestyle content here on my channel, so if that's something that you're interested in, then make sure you do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
What's up?